Hello, my name is Landon Santiago, and today our subject is adding and subtracting decimals. First, I want to get into the first steps and how to start off with your decimals. First, we are going to talk about adding decimals. The first and most important thing you need to know is how to line up your decimals. So first, you have the whole number. Not always will you have a whole number, but sometimes you do. So that's what you need to line up and write first. Second, we have the decimal. It is very important that you line up the decimal correctly or it can completely change the value of your decimal. We need to line it up after the whole number or before the 10th place. Now let's talk about the third place, which is the 10th place. Not tens place, but tenths place. Make sure you have the TH in it. Make sure you pronounce it right, especially if there is a question on your test. Next, you have your hundredth place, which is right after your 10th place, especially when referring to money. This is a very important place. Next, you have the thousandth place, which is the third number from your decimal place. You need to read this word carefully. HUNDREDTHS. This is also important because if you need your change back when you buy something, you can calculate how many cents you need for your change just by knowing your thousandths place. Now that you know how to line up your decimals, we need to get to the actual adding part. Alright, let's say you get an equation. For example, Sammy and Gina want to buy 2 drinks at the gas station because they're hungry. Sammy has $3.15 and Gina has $4.18. They want to know how much money they have combined so that they can buy the drink. How much do they have combined? The first step you need to do is line up your decimals up just like this. Just like that. And if you need help, rewind the clip where I explain how to line your decimals up. Then you need to start from the back, just like this. 5 plus 8 equals 13. Carry up the 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Plus the 1 on top, 3. And then you go over to the other place. I know it looks kind of weird right now because the camera is like reflecting off that. But 3 plus 4 equals 7. And your answer is 7.33. That's how you add a decimal. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Now that we got past adding, let's move on to subtracting. The first thing you need to do before you subtract the decimal is line up your decimals and bring your decimal point down, which is optional. Let's say you are given the equation, Jenny went to school and brought her lunch money because she was running out. Her mom gave her a $50 bill because she didn't have any dollar bills lower than that. But Jenny was told to tell the lunch lady to put $20 into her account and bring back the remaining money that Jenny needs so that her mom can buy groceries. Jenny and her mom want to know how much money, A, in parentheses, will be left over so that mom can buy groceries. Like I said, the first thing you need to do is line up your decimals and bring the decimal down. In case our equation is 50, in this case, our equation is 50.00 minus 20.00. Did I say that 50 wrong? All right, let's repronounce the decimal. All right, our equation is 50.00 minus 20.00. To find the remaining amount of money needed for groceries, now that I have my decimals lined up, I need to subtract. So as you know, when adding or subtracting decimals, we move from right to left. Yeah, right to left. So 0 minus 0 equals 0. So you got 2 zeros after the decimal point and 1 before. So let me get my thing good. Okay. So yeah, this is my equation, and oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Oops, sorry. Okay, so 50 minus 20. So you got 2 zeros after the decimal point, 1 0 before the decimal point. After that, you want to subtract 5 minus 2, which equals 3. You see the decimal? It says 30.00. So our answer is 30.00. So, yeah. Okay. So now that I have showed you how to add and subtract decimals, I want you to now work on 2 problems by yourself. The first problem is adding decimals. Aiden and Ziaz were on their way to the bank to deposit money into each of their son's savings account. Aiden's son had $36.17 in his savings account. Zia's son had $43.12 in his savings account. They each want to deposit $50 into each savings account. How much money does Zia's and Aiden's son have in their savings account combined? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to pause the video and answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now that you have solved the problem, first what I did was add the money that Aiden and Zia's son originally had in their savings account combined, which is $79.29, aka 79.29. Then I took the money each father was going to give to their son and combined it, which is $100. Now, you combine 79.29 plus 100.00, which equals $179.29. Now, let's move on to subtracting decimals practice problem. Sadie and Leon made a bet with Riley and Mary that if they won the basketball game, they would win $30, aka 30.00. But they lost, so they had to pay up. Leon had already paid $15, which is 15.00. So it was Sadie's turn to pay. But Sadie didn't know how much to pay, so how much left of the $30 does Sadie need to pay? I'm going to give you another 5 seconds to pause the video and solve this equation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now that you have solved the problem, it's time to go over the answer. First, we need to line up the decimals and decimal point like always. Then we need to subtract $15, aka 15.00, from $30, aka 30.00. The answer is 15.00, aka $15. And that's how much Sadie needs to pay. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video, and until next time. Peace.